Hello and welcome, friends of Sudoku, to an expert puzzle by País, and we'll get started right away. This puzzle is from the 21st of April 2024. I might upload it later today, or I might sit on it until a future date when I have no time for uploads. I don't know yet. So that out of the way, let's look at the fives, right? 5 blocks over here and up here and up here. So we have a 5 here. That's nice. Anything else of interest? Yes, of course. A 6 here and here. Block these squares. So we have a 6 here. Choose block across and down. We have a 2 here. And therefore here. Let's see, a 7 blocks across. So one of these is a 7 blocking down. 7 must go either here or here. And of course we can tell which one it's going to be because this 7 blocks across giving me a clear 7 here, and therefore this can't under any circumstances be a 7. So the 7 goes here, right? We are very close to completing the 2's. We need a 2 here or here, and we need a 2 here or here, and also up here somewhere. Not quite sure about that yet. Fours here or here. 5 must go either here or here. Can we do more with the 5's? Well, we got a 5 in one of these 2 squares blocking across. This 5 blocks across. One of these is a 5. And therefore, we still need to find a 5 for column 3, this column here. Since this can't be a 5, and we have a 5 blocking here, we know that this must be the 5. For these 2 squares, we now need a 9 and a 1. The 9, of course, blocks here, so here's a 1, and here is a 9. 3, 4, 8 here. 4 and 8 block down. Here's 3. 4 and 8. Not sure at all, but I'm sure about a 3 for the corner because this 3 blocks up, right? So here's a 3. Now we're going to have a 3 in one of these 3 squares in the 3rd block. And these now might be more interesting. They must be a 6 and a 7. The 6 blocks over, so here is a 7, here is a 6. And here a 1 and a 9 again. The 9 blocks here, so this must be a 1 and this must be a 9. And here we're looking for a 1 and a 6 now. And a 4, 5 and an 8 for these squares. 5 blocks over. One of these is a 5 blocking over, so we know that this is a 5, and these must be 4 and 8. We also have a 4 and 8 here. And here an 8 and a 9, right? 8, 9, therefore 1, 3, 4 here. The 1 and the 3 block, so here's a 4. 3 blocks, so here's a 1, and here's a 3. That was relatively painless. Now we're going to have a 3 here or here. We know what this must be because we know that these must be a 5, 9, and an 8. That leaves only one square to fill, and that is a 4. And therefore this is an 8, of course. For the top row, we need to find 2, 4, 6, and an 8. We have a 2, 6, and an 8, all blocking this square, which therefore must be a 4. The 6 blocks here, and this 6 blocks here, so here's a 6. And now a 2 and an 8 for these squares here. But I'm seeing something very nice now. What I'm seeing is a 7 and a 4 blocking here, 7 and a 4 blocking here, 7 and a 4 blocking here. So these two squares have got to be a 7 and a 4, leaving me to find for these squares a 1, 2, 3, and an 8. This is a 1, 3, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 8, 2 here or here, 1 and 3 block here. So this is a 2 or an 8. We have an 8 also in one of these squares, mind you. So we're looking at an 8 for this square or for this square. And we're looking for 1s here, and therefore here. So a 1 for row 5 must go either here or here. How can we continue? 1, 5, and 9. 5 here or here. 1 here or here. 1, 3, 6, 8. 3, 8. This is a 1, 6. One of these must be 6, yes, of course, because we got 6 blocking here and we got a 6 blocking here. So 6, 8 here, 1, 3. Is this going anywhere at all? Not sure. Might have to look elsewhere. I want to look at this square. It can be a 1, but not a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It can be a 1, 8, or a 9. This is an 8 or a 9. How about that? The one possibilities here are really bugging me. So 4 and 7 blocking here and here. 4 and 7 in 2 of these squares. Clearly I'm missing something. If I knew what it was, I wouldn't be missing it, would I? But wait, this is an 8 or a 9, because it can't be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or a 7. We have 8 and 9 here, and we have 8 and 9 here. Maybe that will allow me to continue. 2, 4, 7 here. There could also be a unique rectangle on 8s and 9 here. Because clearly this, well, hang on, this can't be an 8 or a 9, because we would have 8 and 9 candidates in all of these squares. And I think it's clear that it wouldn't really matter whether this is an 8 and this is a 9, or this is a 9, or this is an 8 in this case, because the puzzle would still be solved, but it would not have a unique solution. So that would make it an invalid puzzle. So we can rule out as 8 and a 9 for this square. Now I think we are left with just a 1, because it could be a 1, yes, but not a 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, or 9. So let's input a 1 here. Now a 2, 4, 7, 8, 9 here. This is an 8, 9. We have an 8 and a 9 blocking here. We have 8 and 9 blocking here. I feel as if I'm making this much more complicated than it needs to be. 8 blocks across here and here, so one of these is an 8, yes. 3 goes over here. 6 goes here or here. 9 here or here. No help at all. But here, I don't know why I didn't spot that earlier. It must be a 6. For these squares, we need to find a 1, 3, 6, 8. There's a 1, 3, 8 blocking this square. Therefore, it's a 6. Now we have a 6 here and a 1 here. That gives us a 1 here, and I think we are cracking this puzzle now. 1, 3, and 8 here. 1 and 3 block this square, don't they? So this must be an 8. 1 and 3 here. So 1 and 3, 4 and 7, 2 and 8 here. And we do remember that this was an 8, 9 square, wasn't it? So now we took away the 8 candidate, so now this is a 9. And now we have a 9 here and an 8 here. And that puts a 2 in this square and an 8 in this and a 2 in this. 4, 7, 4, 7, 4, 7, not 4, 7. The only other digit that we need for these 3 squares is a 2. So this must be a 2. Now 4, 7 here, 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 and here. Ones block up here. So we have a 1 here. That gives us a 1 for this square and a 3 for this. 5 and 9 here still. 3, 8, 9 for these. 3 and 8 block over. 9 here, 3 and 8 here. 3 and 6 here. We can deal with that. 6 blocks up. Here's a 3, here's a 6. Now we have a 3 here and an 8 here. That gives us an 8 for this square. 9 and 5 for these. 9 blocks down. Here's a 5. Therefore, we have a 5 here and a 9 here. Here we need a 4. Therefore, we have a 4 here and a 7 here. That gives us a 7 up here and a 4 here. This must be a 7 and a 9 must go here. Yes. Nice expert puzzle today from El País. Thank you for watching and bye for now.